Hi, my friends. I'm going to stand. It's better to stand anyway. I got a new standing desk. Ooh, so I can stand and talk, which makes me excited. All right, so my doorbell just rang, but it's usually the time UPS gets here, so I'm not going to answer it. But if it rings again, I might have to go see what's going down. What's going down at my front door. Now that I'm standing, I got to move this up. Okay. All right, so I'm excited. I got some notes here. Here's the deal. I'm here for like 30 minutes, and I wanted to make this just like this joy-filled live on this Friday because I know there's some things going on in the world that maybe might be heavy on people's hearts, depending on what you're catching on the news. I don't really watch the news, but then when something big happens, I start to watch it, and I'm like, don't watch it, and then I start to pray, and I get sad. Okay, so I'm here because I want to share some joy. I want to give you my 10 tips on what I'm doing to just like get super fired up and like super productive and feel tons of joy. So I'm going to give you those tips now. And I also want to do a Q&A. So if you're like, dude, I want to ask you something, you can ask me anything. It can be business related. It can be anything. And I can share it. Teresa, I'm so glad you like the unicorn mug. Do I have one here? Nope. I don't know where mine is. My office is a little bit under construction with the new desk. It's a whole thing. So here's my 10 tips. And if it's your first time joining, let me know in the comments. And if you've been watching me before, how long have you been watching me? Like, when did we first meet? I'm always fascinated by that. So I'm going to give you my 10 tips on finding joy when the world seems a little bit like maybe not joy filled, depending on what you're watching, right? So, here's the deal. Number one, biggest thing, right? If I get down or something, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. We don't have time for that. There is no time for that, Michelle. You have people to serve. You better show up online and you better serve. And so tip number one is focus on serving. Number one, like show up and serve others. And so get outside of you and focus on serving others. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, for me, 30-minute workout, it's critical. When I work out for 30 minutes, I'm like energized and I'm all good. So I try to do like a 20-minute Peloton or like a 20-minute, I call it the walk run. Sometimes I will run 3 miles. I don't really enjoy it. So sometimes I'll go out for a 3-mile walk run, which is just as effective, I feel like. I also try to do a little bit of something with weights, right? Which don't enjoy either, but I do it because it's supposed to be good for you. Okay. So I do that too. And you can find like quick, like 20-minute, 10-minute little weightlifting stuff. I only have 5-pound weights. That's it. Cool. All right. So Christina said, I love the 20-minute workout from Turbo Jam. I'm a 20-minute workout girl. I mean, I used to work out so hard. I would run for like 30 minutes, like 60 minutes, like in college. And it actually just building muscle now, like doing little weight things is way more productive. So I love the 21-day fix. I think it's what it's called. 21-day fix from Beachbody. They're all 25-minute to 30-minute workouts. They're super hard. And then when you're done, you're like, wow, I'm good. And then you're like tired. So you don't even have time to like think about anything. All right. Number 3, water consumption, right? So your drink in ounces, your weight in water. So like if I don't even know what I weigh because I don't weigh myself. The doctor's like, what do you weigh? I'm like, I don't know. I don't weigh myself. If my pants are tight, then I don't eat as much. Work out a little more. So let's say I weigh 140 pounds. I don't even know what I weigh, but let's pretend. But so then you would drink half of that. So whatever that is, 70 ounces in water a day. I just try to drink like a gallon. I'm really off my game today. I think I've had like 1 cup. I'm behind. Number 4, you can focus on the foods you eat. So I try to eat healthier foods, less grains, less gluten, and just more healthy, like meat, veggies, and fruits for me. That's good for my diet. Everybody's body's different, so you got to know your body. Number 5, I go and search for inspirational quotes because they just like make me happy and they give me energy. So I go onto YouTube, not YouTube. I go into Google and I search for inspirational quotes, and then I sometimes will just recreate my own version of that and post them in different places. So that's just like happy. Okay. Number 6. I'll read a book, like motivational book, anything that fires you up and gets you back into action. I'd love to know in the comments some of your favorite books because like that's so huge, like different books. So I have a ton of different books I'm reading right now. Oh man, I can't even think of the name of any of them. I don't even know where they are. They're all on my nightstand upstairs, but they're all really super good. So a lot of them are like internet marketing books because that's like my jam. I love that stuff. Okay, so someone says The Last Arrow is good. Awesome. Yeah, I'm reading. I don't even remember the name of it. I just like it. It's a purple book. It's really good. Okay, number 7. I try to go to bed with this feeling of a sense of accomplishment, whatever that might be. Like some days it's just like, okay, fine, I got a little workout in, or I drank really good water today. And some days I'm like, man, I crushed it. I built a whole web page out today. I'm so excited. So, or, if you're in network marketing, it's how many people did I reach out to today? Did I hit my goal? Have I followed up with all my potential customers? Have I followed up with people that wanted to join my team? Am I consistently checking in with people? Like super duper important. So just go to bed with your head on your pillow every night, just like, dude, I did it. Like, I'm so excited. I accomplished what I set out to accomplish today. So whatever that might be. The High Five Habit by Mel Robbins. Oh, I love it. Man, that's a good book. Do it anyway, girl. Boom. I'm gonna write You Are a $1 Million Brand. I just need to go away for a weekend. I keep saying that. I gotta go do it. All right, number 8, pray or think positive thoughts, meditate, pray, whatever your thing is. That can really help your brain. Number 9, I find, right, the kindness, like more kind you are to others in the world, the more great you feel. And this is an interesting story. Oh, it's so cute. And I didn't like, I was going to post this and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I try to stay away from controversial topics because I just don't know. But I'm like, you know what? This is a kind topic. So I'm going to share it with you guys. So my son said to me, hey, mom, I want to get this thing made. He wanted handcuffs for his Roblox game. Okay. And that sounds silly, but he needed handcuffs for something in his little game he's building. And he's so proud. He's forming a group and he's got 100 people that are in his group. And so my 10-year-old is like the mentor to like 7-year-olds in Roblox. Okay. And he's very excited, but he wanted to get custom handcuffs they could use. And he's like, mom, can I hire someone on Fiverr to like do that for me? I'm like, sure. I'm sure you can. Like, that was actually really smart. So we go on Fiverr and he finds, sure enough, a guy that can script it out. I don't even know the words. But so he goes and finds this guy. Okay. 2 weeks ago. That's important part of the story. So anyway, he's like, mom, I never heard back from my guy. Like, he started to work on it and then he disappeared. And I was like, where's he from? He's like, Russia. And I was like, oh, I go, honey, well, because he hired him before, right? And then war started and then he didn't hear from him. And I said, you know what, honey, there's a lot going on right now with the world. He goes, no, mom, I know about the war. Yeah. He goes, what do you think happened? I'm like, well, I think that, it's difficult. They've got a lot of control in their country right now, and he might not allowed to be on the internet. He could have gone to war. I don't really know, honey. He said, okay, well, I'm going to tell him I'm praying for him. I'm like, oh. So he sends him a message, says he's praying for him. So anyway, 2 days pass and we hear back from the guy and he says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My country doesn't have internet. It's a very scary time, kind of in broken English. And I'm just so thankful you're not angry at me. You are so kind. I will promise you I will get you this work. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like nicest guy ever. Right. And I'm like, oh. And so my son writes back, no, don't worry at all. I just want you to know I'm praying for you. Right. And then then the guy writes back, thank you so much that we could use that right now. And then my son's like, no, really, I am praying for you. And I just pray everything works out. And I was like, oh my gosh. Right. And then I'm like, you know what? It's just such this message that like there are people, innocent people who are super kind, who are affected in all different ways in the world. And it's just like, let's just practice kindness. Right. Let's just practice kindness. So it's after another, okay. Yeah, I will answer this. I'll answer this right now. Actually, I'll do it right now because you got to go. 8 after 8, you got to go to bed or you got to wake up. Something, I don't know what it is. Okay, I have to catch a replay. But how would you address a fear of success? Yeah. Okay. I had that a little bit of that, and it's a good question. I think, like for me, I started to do scary things that I when I did them, I started to feel like, whoa, oh, okay, I did that. Like reaching out to a person and then they booked an appointment with me and then the person came and then the person bought from me and I was like, whoa, okay, whoa, I feel good. And so that feeling, I was like, well, I'm kind of addicted to that feeling, right? I'm kind of addicted to that feeling. And so then I was like, I think I need to do that again. And so because I had to build my confidence. And the only way we can build confidence is by taking action. So for me, that's how I started to have more success, then feel confident, then felt like I deserved that success. And then I continued to do more of it. And doing more of it, I started to get addicted to that feeling of like, whoa, I'm helping people and this is fun and I'm making an impact and like this is where I'm meant to be in the world. And I started to feel like I belonged there. But it didn't happen until I first took scary action. So I don't know if that helps, Carissa, but for me, I had to take action, get a result, get proud of myself, and then get addicted to that feeling and then do it again and do it again and do it again. And it is what Martha said. It's a great question. It's a great question. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. Um, so anyway, I know this kind of Ruth, I mean, that story, you see the conversation in Fiverr with the guy. I'm like, oh my God. I just want to take all the people of the world. I'm like, come on over. You sit down. I'm going to make you spaghetti. I'm going to give you a hug. I'm here to love on the world. Like, I feel like that's just like such a good thing. So that's my number 9 on my list, is just like practice kindness. I practice kindness with every single person I meet throughout my day. Like I feel like we should all be thankful. Like if you had someone that picked up your trash today, be so thankful that somebody is running your community right now, and that there's a person that comes and takes your trash and takes it away. Like those people, the people that run your towns and your community, like, man, we should be giving gifts to all those people, because they do. They make the world go round. And so kindness is totally the best answer. And then number 10, if I'm like, whoa, I feel a little stressed about what's going on in the world or something, I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, we're not allowing that thought. Why don't you go learn a new skill? Why don't you get better? Okay. Instead of like sitting here, and I wouldn't say get bitter, but you know how they say, like, don't get bitter, get better. But truly, like, what can you focus on today to learn? Like, I will buy someone's online course just to learn a new skill. I get so fired up about it. I'll read a new book to learn a new skill. I'll tackle something new, learn a new way to make more money. Like, I love that stuff, right? So learn a new skill and focus on how you can be growing in a time that maybe feels like a little crazy. Okay, I love questions. Carissa, next question. Everything recruiting. My team and I are having trouble finding people who want to be part of an MLM. Okay, so that's a super great question. So for me, when I found that was happening, there was something about the way that I was presenting the opportunity that didn't sound authentic, right? And my excitement didn't sound real. And a lot of times I found that in the months I was recruiting less, I was dealing with something bigger, either a thought or something negative in my world that was affecting my ability to recruit, right? Like sometimes it was stressful, like family situation or lack of sleep with the kids or like whatever it was. Or I was feeling, oh man, my team is not doing good. We're kind of failing. When you have those emotions in your brain, it's very hard to then stand in front of an audience and say, this is the most absolutely amazing opportunity. Like, this has changed my life. I'm going to the top. It's like so exciting. And this could do that for you. Very hard to do that when you don't believe that in your head, or you've got stressful things in your life. And so a lot of times when people on my team were struggling, I would say, tell me about what's going on in your world right now. Like people who were recruiting before, if they stop recruiting, I was like, tell me about what's going on in your world right now. And so a lot of times that's really what it was. It was something going on with their mindset in that time. So I would say get to the bottom of that. And then I also had to practice. For me, I feel like I'm more well-spoken when I practice talking, which is why it's good for me to go live a lot, because I get better at talking. But for me to present my opportunity to people, I had to really massively know my story. And I practiced it, and I made it so good that people were like, whoa, you sound really important. And this seems like a really good opportunity. And I feel like I should listen to you. And I got the idea to change my story after reading a book called Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. Great book. Changed the game for me. That book, she teaches you the power of having a really great story, a story that inspires your audience into action. And so when I changed my story and I walked around my house for 3 days, like, hey, my name is Michelle Cunningham. I want to thank you guys for all being here with me today. So I'm going to share with you my quick story, just a little bit of background of where I came from and where my team and I are going. But I got involved in this company when I was 23 years old. Like, I had this story, and I could share it. You can say story in the comments if you'd like me to finish it. But I would share this story almost like I was on stage after reading Sarah Robbins' book that inspired people. They looked at me like, who the heck are you? You seem like you got this together. And in my head, I'm like, I'm just an introvert, and I just kind of want to crawl up in a ball and not really talk right now, but I'm going to do it because I know that by me showing up louder, prouder, bolder, and in charge, it's going to impact lives, inspire people into action, and have people join my team. So that story made a big difference, changing my story. And so I hear people saying story. So I'll tell you the story. So it went like this. It went, hey, I'm Michelle Cunningham. I'm so excited to be here today. It's like 3 minutes. Excited to be here today. I want to thank all of you guys for being with me. This can be virtually or in person. So I'm going to give you my quick background story so we're not strangers. So I got involved in network marketing when I was 23 years old. I went to an event. At a hotel. There was a lady in a room claiming to make six figures. Another one's a millionaire. Another one's driving a free car. And I'm like, dude, this is either a fantastic opportunity or this is totally a scam. And I went home and I told my mom, and my mom confirmed that indeed it was totally a scam and I should be very careful. So I did not join that week. But then a week later, I remembered I was 23. And at 23, you don't have to listen to your mom. So I signed up anyway. And that was in 2009. Back then, there was no text message and no Facebooks. It was a very different monster. The only advice they gave me was to build your business. You'll have to meet strangers. So you can go up to people in parking lots or like meet people at the grocery store, like buy the apples. And like, I don't know about any of you, but like, there's nothing about either of those scenarios that sounds exciting to me. They actually both sound kind of horrifying. I'm like an introvert. I grew up incredibly poor. My mom was a single mom. So I came from nothing. And like the idea of walking up to strangers was like totally out of my comfort zone. So I didn't walk up to strangers and I didn't sell this product for the next 6 years. I quite simply stayed in to get my products for half price. They have a pretty good deal. You can do that. But anyway, I got my stuff for a major discount. And I kept it as my plan B, my backup plan, just in case my corporate America job went down, which I think now in today's tumultuous economy, I said this back then, in today's tumultuous economy, a man is not a backup plan and we should all have had multiple streams of income. And so in 2009, as luck would have it, I was in real estate at the time. The market crashed. I went from making great money to making no money overnight. And because I made no money overnight, I was like, dude, I need to make money. Enter plan B. Right? This makeup and skincare that I was selling. I said, I'm going to sell this now. And so I found a mentor, a lady who showed me the ropes. She showed me how to sell this product. And what I loved about her, she's a shy introvert from humble beginnings who hates talking in front of people. And I saw her having success doing this. And I'm like, wait, you can do this? She's like, yeah. And I built it without talking to my friends and family, without selling to strangers on the street. And I'm like, okay, sign me up for that plan. Right. And so she taught me how to do this as an introvert. I'm an introvert. Like I know I seem like I'm not right now, but I am. I recover in silence. And so for me, building a business like this, I thought I could never do it. I don't have a tons of friends and family that support my business. And so I've built it all in an introverted way. And I've taught my team how to do the same. And so in the first month, I made an extra $1,000, not really knowing what I was doing. Fast forward 6 months later, that just kept growing and growing. I earned a free car from the company. I earned, and this is after 6 years of failing. I got a car from the company and all this other amazing stuff. And so since then, it just has continued to grow for me. And my passion is showing you how, if you're looking for a way to make an extra $200 a month or $300 a month, how you can do that. We are one of the fastest growing teams in the area, and we show you how to get results without talking to strangers. So more on that in the end. If any of you fall in love with the products today and you're like, dude, I can make money doing this, you absolutely can. It's amazing and so fun and like allows you to be home and have total flexibility and freedom and no boss, which is kind of epic. But let's jump into our appointment. Right. Okay. So that's how I'd like present it. And it had different variations, kind of depending on the audience, right? Like older crowd, I might not talk about no boss because maybe they didn't have a boss, but I would change it up a little bit. So that's a super great question, Carissa. But that confidence that I started to use, which I had to practice for like 3 days before I presented it, changed the game for me. The first time I told that story like that, I recruited 2 people on that first day. One joined and then bought like her full package to start because she was inspired. Second one joined on the spot, didn't buy a whole package, but joined on the spot because she was inspired. And by changing my story, I went from recruiting 5 people a month to that month I recruited 22 people. 22 people by changing my story. So there's power in your story. And someone who's inspired, they act differently when they join your team. They like seek you out to find the information, to get started, to get going because they're so inspired and they want to take action. And that's kind of a cool thing versus someone you're like, dude, join my team. I need you on my team. I don't need anyone on my team. I've never needed anyone for anything. And that's a really big mindset thing. So, okay. So I swear I feel like now this is a top leader here, not knowing how to lead the top team in the company. I needed this today. Yeah. And I think I was also leading a pretty big team, not that Jennifer leads, she's a big time leader, right? Right. Like, sometimes I felt like that too. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think we're all figuring it out as you go. And the interesting thing about this industry, and I don't know that everyone talks about this, is it's a journey that we want to go up, right? But in the process of going up, it's like, whoa, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And so it's not like last month we did this and the next month we've grown 10% and now we've grown 20%. It's like, whoa, what the heck is going on? Right. But in the process of doing the ups and the downs and the ups and the downs, are we having some sort of growth? Awesome. Right. So yeah, I totally understand that. Okay, let's see. Other comment. Hi, Shamika. I'm completely an introvert. However, I know I can be social too. I can hang, but I do like get really tired at the end of the day. And my kids will have kids over, and they're like, "Whoa, you want to talk?" And I'm like, "I kind of want to be quiet now." So yeah, I totally get that. I used to struggle with the phone. Now I'm like, just do it. Just make the phone call. Just do it, Michelle. Just go live. I'm so glad to hear it's made a difference with your team, my friend. That is amazing. Okay, what's the best way to get referrals when you have no more names? Okay, so this is what I did, Kendra. Depends on if you're doing this in person or online. But what I did was personally, we would do what's called pounding the pavement. Now, this is when we wanted to build locally. And so I would make these little jars from the dollar store. I know it sounds crazy. Dollar store, they were 7 inches tall. They were $1 each. I'd put a canvas sign on it that said, enter to win a spa pampering package. Okay. And we would put those all around town. We didn't say what company it was with. So people would just enter to win. And then we'd go collect those leads and we'd text them and let them know that they were picked as the winner of the week for a spa pampering package for them and up to 10 friends. Okay. What I sold was a little bit different. You'd have to change up the wording and whatever. But what would happen is that person would come with their 10 friends or 7 friends, and then we'd play a referral game. And so I would play, here it is. I would then play the fabulous referral game, and they would give me referrals. Like these people would sit down in front of me and give me all these referrals. And you can do this virtually. This just shows you, like, I mean, we had binders and binders. This is just one I kept from all these years ago. But people would fill these sheets out. Some would fill it out all the way. Some would just give like 10 names. Some would give like 5 names. But you get all these names, and then you had all these people, and you could book 1 out of 10 of these people. So for me, we would go pound the pavement and meet new people. If I was doing this virtually, you can build friendships. I think one of the best, I have a slide on this because I do a training on this. It's the Big Breakthrough Academy teaches all these strategies, which I can show that in 1 second. But let me just see if I can open up this keynote that I have. I'm just going to show you because there's a ton of great ways to meet people. Oh yeah, someone said my CD. I do have a lead generating CD. If you go to Direct Sales Rocks, these are all my lead generating strategies. So when you're out of leads, you're out of business. It's all strategies for generating leads. If you go to directsalesrocks.com and file open recent. Oh my goodness, I don't have it up there. Never mind. I just get mixed up with where it's just not here right now. I don't know. I must have moved some stuff around. Okay, never mind. But anyway, I was going to show you Marina Simone's 27 tap method. I have hit so many buttons. Hello, hold on a second, please. Wow. Okay. So Marina Simone has this thing called the 3+3+3, I think is what she calls it, or I call it the 27 tap method. And so what she does, and I don't want to mess it up, but I had a slide that shows it. And she will find someone that she wants to have try her product or join her team. And she will, on day 1, tap them 9 times, meaning comment on 3 of their stories, comment on 3 of their posts. And what was the third one? It's stories, it's post. And like 3 of their things, right? Different things, so that you bing them 9 times. Then she does the same thing again the next day and the same thing again the next day. And then she'll send them a message and say, hey, I've been like watching your stuff. I love you. You're so powerful. She has a whole script. It's a little bit different than this, and then she'll say something like, I don't know if you've ever considered making an extra income, but someone like you with what you're doing online, you would do extremely well with what we do. But her script is way better. I just don't have it in front of me. And you can really mess up a script if you don't have the right one. But I teach it in the Big Breakthrough Academy. There's a free training. Hold on. I'm going to give you the webinar so you can watch it. I just got to find the link for it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, just go to bigbreakthroughacademy.com. There's a free on-demand webinar. And in the first 15 minutes, I give you all that training. So I'll put the banner on the bottom here. Big Breakthrough Academy. Big Breakthrough Academy. There at the end of that presentation, it actually it gives you my Big Breakthrough Academy. If you are looking for a whole training that shows you absolutely everything, that is my everything for network marketers. But that's a great free training with lead generating, recruiting, selling, what else? And closing, all of that. So, yeah, so that's just, you can register for that free training and check it out. But that has a ton of really great referrals, referral strategies. Okay. All right. And you know what? As I'm answering this, what's the best way to get referrals when you have no more names? I think you were meaning leads potentially. I hope I answered that correctly now that I say that. Okay. All right, scrolling through. Okay, let's see. Tammy. Hi, Tammy. I'm doing a fun skincare challenge this month. I need to offer a big incentive to get some bookings. Okay, any ideas from me? Okay, I'm doing a challenge. What is a challenge about? I need to have great ideas with skin products. My company offers more than skin. Okay. Okay, you just need some appointments. Okay. A lot of questions I have for you. Can you go directly to, like, can you send samples and invite them to an upcoming event that you have? Like, we had a lot of success doing that. Are you doing this all in person or is this all online? I'm assuming online. But what we did is we would create little sample packets and we would mail them to people and have them join this live event. Now, if you don't want to do sample packets, you don't have to. There's a lot of people that don't do sample packets and are very successful, but you invite people to attend your online event. And I teach all of that in the program called Mastering the Live. Masteringthelive.com teaches you how to host a profitable Facebook Live event, because it's not just inviting people to come to this thing, it's enticing them with what they're going to get during the thing, the free stuff they're going to get at the thing, the bonuses they're going to get, how awesome it's going to be, in addition to reminding them repeatedly that the event is coming up. We always had them give us feedback about our products on the event, so they felt like they were like really needed, which they were. It helped us to understand which products they liked more of, so we knew which to stock more of in our inventory. And so for us, it was like, it was fun because we got to hear their feedback and they loved to provide their feedback. And it was a great incentive to get them to attend. So, we also did unique titles like a mommy and me pampering event. Different, right? So come with your daughter. Like most parents, at the end of the night, they want to be, they want to be with their family. So it's a great way to get mommy and me together. We also did a tuck me into bed pajama party. So we're a little unique with our titles, but I think those catchy little titles get people really enticed to want to attend this thing. So for me, we set a date for the thing and we pushed it out 2 to 3 weeks, and we invited everybody to that one big live. And so that my effort wasn't like another live, another live, another live. It was like one big live, and I invited people from everywhere all to the one live. So I only had to put one effort into putting the presentation together, which was kind of cool. So great question. Okay, Patrice says, can you post where to find your resources? Yeah, so my website is michellecunningham.com. I'll just post it at the bottom here. Here we go. And you'll find links in there to a lot of the different courses that I offer, but not everything is there. You'll also want to make sure you get on my email list. And here, I'm gonna tell you how to get on my email list. If you text the word insider, I email out all new stuff that we've got coming up. So text insider to that number. I'm currently working on 2 really cool things. So I have the 21-day branding challenge 2.0 coming out. It'll be launching probably, I'm hoping by next week we'll have the sales page up for that. But I'm going to teach you over the course of 21 days in 15-minute short little videos, each of those 21 days, how to build a brand that attracts more business, builds your authority, builds your credibility, and helps you to make multiple streams of income. That is, while I was building my network marketing business, I was also building, I didn't even know I was building an online brand. What I was doing was I was just making videos to help people because I was like, this is fun. I like helping people. So I was making videos to help people, which turned into an online brand, which turned into an insane revenue stream. Number one, it attracted new reps to my team. Number two, it had new people wanting to buy products from me because they liked me and trusted me after watching my videos. And number three, it turned into speaking engagements for me. And then it turned into digital courses, which now I run a 7-figure online brand because I decided to make videos to help people. And I'm like, dude, if I can do that, I'm just like a regular person. If I can do that, anybody in the world could do that. Like anybody. So 21-day branding challenge, I'm going to show you how, while you're building your network marketing business, you can also have a brand alongside that and make money, like attract more business. It's like the smartest thing you should be doing. And so it's going to show you just little baby steps to take each day. And it'll be short little videos. And it's going to run over 21 days because I'm going to give you some of my favorite designers to hire to build your banners for your Facebook group. And then you'll have to show them in our group, and I'll like give feedback and award winners. It's like super fun. So I'm very excited about that. So stay tuned, but get on my email list. If you text the word to that, you'll be able to find that. Okay. Okay, Carissa said, I feel like people are all partied out on Facebook. They don't want to hold parties anymore. How would you combat that? Any alternative? Yeah, so people were all partied out 7 years ago. And so I realized asking people to host a party didn't work. So I didn't ever do that. So I never asked someone to host a party because it didn't work. I was creative in the way that I asked things. And so I think the way that you market the things needs to be unique. So I would say something like, hey, my friend, hey, I'm looking for people to give me feedback on a new product that just launched. Would you be game? It does this, this, and this. Let me know, my friend, right? And they might say, yeah, you know what? I'd love to give feedback. Okay, sweet. I'm actually going to be like sending out samples of it and then doing this like virtual thing where you can like watch, hear about it, and then give feedback after that event. Would you be available that day to watch something like that? Then they would say yes. Then I would say something like, sweet, okay, let me put you down for that. You know what? Actually, I need like 7 more people. Do you have like 2 friends you might want to invite that would want to do this? Can you think of anyone? And they'd say, well, yeah, no, I can invite Sally and Susie. All right, sweet. Okay, that'd be good. Okay, okay, that fills up 2. I still need 5 more. Like, you got anyone else? Yeah, I got my mom. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to send you samples for all of them. You can give it to them. That'll be perfect. And then you guys can give feedback, and then we'll have a special price sheet. I'll throw in some other bonus stuff too. It'll be really fun. And I'll make you a little invite and send it over. Right. So I always booked a person, not a party. I booked a person. I got the person to commit to the thing. And then I would say, hey, do you have a friend or 2 that would want to come? Everyone does. It was way more fun with friends. They would say yes. They bring the friend. And then I would get to meet that person plus like 2 of their friends. And then when I was with them, I'd play the referral game, right? And I get more names from them. And I'd get all these referrals from them. And it was super duper effective. So if you find that people aren't doing parties, present it differently. Say you need feedback. You want people to try a new product. You want people to be part of a giveaway event. Something that sounds way more fun than hosting a party, which sounds like work. So we never asked anyone to host parties because it just didn't work. So, and I know some people do have success with that, but that's not the way that we did it. So it's a great question though, because it can be very difficult. Okay, so Aaron said, you've changed my business in the last year. It's grown. You've changed your business, Aaron. That rocks. And it's grown. I'm just trying to be okay that I can't do as much as I want. It's not growing as fast. Dude, yeah, when you have kids under 3, I'm sorry. That's really hard. It was really hard when my kids were that young. It was. And so I had to just give myself grace. My kids are now 6 and 10. I can't even tell you. It's a totally different world where you're like, whoa, I'm like have free time now. I can't even think. It's so amazing. So it's totally different. So if you have kids under 3, just know you're in the weeds. I don't want to say that, but that's literally how I was like, this feels like I'm in the weeds. And for me, the only way that I could work was I would hire someone. I had someone come like 2 hours a week, and it was like $20, I remember. And I was like, okay, if I can sell 2 mascaras, I can afford that $20. And then when they were there, I always made sure I sold enough by phone to pay for them. So then I could buy more time with them the next week. So then I got to 3 hours a week, right? And I was like, okay, I'm doing 30 hours next week. I'm sorry, $30 next week. That was when I first started. This was many, many years ago. So now it's 15 an hour or whatever. I don't know what the going rate is, but so say 15 an hour. So you figure out, find someone for 2 hours and make sure when they're there, you do enough work in your business. You're not doing the housework. You're not doing any of that you pay for them so that they can come back then again. And so that I slowly started to do that. And I got to the point where it always made me money having them there. Always. So I would work if they came from 10 to 2, I would crank for 4 hours, send messages, crank like a crazy Looney Tune. And then I go back to just straight mom mode. So like every babysitter they had, I think they thought I was just a total workaholic because when they came over, I was like, phew, like I just worked like crazy. And then when they left, I was like, hello, mommy's back. And then I would just like play. So everyone that babysat for me would tell you that I am a total workaholic because that's all they saw. And then when they'd leave, I'd be like, let's watch TV and play with mommy. So that's Aaron, how I got a little bit more time. And then I just cranked when I could crank and I put it away when I couldn't. So I don't know if that helps, but also give yourself grace Babies are hard. 3 is hard. 2 is hard. 1 is hard. It was hard. So I never forget when my second son, son came. I was like, whoa, this is like really, really hard. Um, okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. How would we get your CDs? Oh, okay. Yeah. So my CDs, it's a great question. I think let's go on a field trip. I think it's directsalesrocks.com. Directsalesrocks.com. This is the, okay. So you can get my digital audio. Let's see. Go to step 2. Let's see what happens here. Do you want endless leads for life delivered right to your door? Click that. Then we'll send you the physical CD. And then hit complete order. And the next page will say, wait, do you want 2 more CDs? Oh, I got to pay for it. Jeez, Michelle, you're making me pay. So then when you get to the next page, it'll offer you 2 more CDs. I also do have a USB. I'm gonna show it. USB. That's a really ugly link. But let me do this. Create banner. USB. Oops. Hold on. I messed it up. Okay, this is the link. So directsalesrocks.com / pink order dash. We got to make that prettier than that. That's kind of a mess. Let me do that really quick. Please hold. I go to short IO. I'll fix it. This is my favorite little website. I'm going to make it prettier in half a second for you. Oops. That USB's got all my trainings on it. Okay, so here we go. Close. Oops. Hold on a second. The link didn't work. I'm just going to get it for you. Okay. Here we go. Save. Okay. Copy. Here it is. I do apologize. Boom. That's way better. Okay. Go.doitanywaygirl.com / USB. That is, it's a USB. It's actually right here. I have it in this package. So it looks like this. And it has all of my CDs on it. So you can listen. I think it's 10 hours to 8 hours. It's a lot of training, everything. And I recorded these when I was still in network marketing, so it's some pretty solid advice in there. And then it also has 89 pages of scripts and documents. So this little gem, it's got a lot of really good stuff in it. So if you go to doitanywaygirl.com / USB, this one, then you can just plug it into your car and then it just starts playing, or you can plug it into your computer. So that's another option if you don't do CDs, but CDs are great too. And so those are directsalesrocks.com. So that's how you can find those. That's a super great question. Okay. Let's see. Do you have experience with clients who offer a service where the client would need to pay a monthly contribution a few years? I don't know how to track that crowd. Okay. Okay. Do you have experience with clients who offer a service? Okay. Is this, Christina, is this a branding question or a network marketing question? I think it's a branding question. Clients who offer a service. Can you just give me more details on what that is? Who would need to pay? So, okay. So you're trying to sell a digital course, I think, and you want to have a monthly subscription service. Is that what you're asking? That's what I think you're asking. Just let me know. How to get your CDs. Okay, cool. I answered that. We just moved to a new area and I don't know anyone here. What is a go-to way to get your name out there and find a few customers? Anita, if I was in a new area and I wanted to build locally, which I always thought was kind of fun. I mean, there's a million different ways to build. You've got people that'll say you only have to build online now. You could build in person's old school. Hey, I built a ton of my business using in-person strategies and learned how to turn one person into 10 people and like crushed it. And so if I was new in an area and I didn't want to just use social media and I wanted to like get out, I would create 20 lead jars with a laminated sign on them. And I'd walk into businesses and I'd say, hey, can I leave this here so people can enter to win? And some people who are online trainers might say, that's an old school way. I'll say, I don't care. Does it work? Is it effective? Yeah. Did I become a 6-figure earner with that strategy? Yes. Like if you want to do in person, I would go that route. If you're like, no, I want to just meet people all online, then I would start joining Facebook communities and meeting people that way. I would start posting Facebook reels. I would start creating helpful information for people, and I would create a landing page to capture their email, and I'd send helpful tips to them. So I'd build a relationship that way. Some people don't want to build a social media brand, and that's not their jam. Other people do. And so I think what's cool about this industry is you can find the way that works best for your personality and your confidence level at that time in your life. When I first started, if you told me I had to build an online brand, I would have been like, I'm so sorry. I have zero confidence. You're going to think I'm going to make a video? I'm sorry. No. And the only way that I got confidence was by first starting to do a little bit of scary things. And I share it all in my book. Do It Anyway, Girls, on Amazon. In that book, I share like how I went to my first networking event and I got back in the car and I was like, I'm so good. I like talk to people. I'm so proud of me. I had to have that small win to then get a little more confidence to then send an email that night. And then I would send an email to someone and they would respond back. And I'm like, you better stop it. I'm so good at this. I'm so good. Went to an event. I met a person. I sent an email. And I write that in the book. And so at that point in my life, if you had said to me, why don't you go make some reels, which those didn't exist then, or make some videos and share your success secrets? I'd be like, dude, the only successful thing I've done at this point is I went to an event and I emailed a person and they emailed me back. Right? So I had to build, it was baby steps of this confidence. So I had to do all those tiny things. Then the person came from the email, from the event, and they bought from me. And I was like, you better work it, girl. I'm so good at this. So then I was like, I think I'm good at this. Okay, I got to do that again. If I can do that and I can do that again, I got a business here. I got to keep doing this. And then I was like, well, shoot, I'm meeting these people. I got to turn them into leads. I got to start playing a game. So I busted out this game. And so there's a lot of different strategies. I would say find the way that works best for you at the confidence level that you are at right now. Because you got the leaders that are like, honey, just walk up to everyone, introduce yourself, just say, hi, I'm Michelle Cunningham. Like if you still told me to do that today, no, I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry. I can't. Haven't achieved that confidence level yet. So do it at the level of confidence that works for you right now. So it's a super great question. Okay, Martha, I want to love what I do, help people and be happy. Yes, I was the same, Martha. I did. That's what I wanted to do. People are afraid of the word party. Totally true. Okay, so how do you avoid cancellations? Yeah, Vanessa, great question. I think I have a YouTube about this if you look up Michelle Cunningham cancellations. But what I found was that when I was super on purpose about my reminders and about what they were going to get and the special bonus I was going to have for them, I would give them a swag bag, which was literally like a candle from the dollar store, some chocolates, and a few samples. It cost me like $2.50 with a bow on top. So I would just say, hey, girl, so looking forward to seeing you in 7 days. I was just getting all the swag bags set up for you and your group. Did you want more skincare or more makeup in your swag bag? Right? I would ask a series of questions over the next 7 days that what I was intending by sending it was this. Dude, are you going to forget or are you actually going to come? But I would never say that. I would say it like this. Hey, just wanted to check in. I'm doing these swag bags. Did you want this or this in it? Okay, cool. Can't wait. I'll see you on Saturday, right? Tuesday. Hey, I just wanted to check back in. I got all the swag bags set up. Super excited. I just wanted to let you know where to park. We have a parking lot out front. It's totally easy to park. Here's a picture of it. And the address is this. So I'll see you on Saturday. Right. And then Thursday. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that we actually have this new line that just came out, and I'm going to be having extra samples there that day for you. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to have that available for you. So excited about that. Friday. Hey, girl, because you guys were like a winner, you guys get to pick a chocolate plate or a fruit plate. Which would you prefer, chocolate or fruit? All right. And then day of, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you. You guys are welcome to come 5 minutes early. I would send this like 5 hours before. You're welcome to come 5 minutes early just so we can get everything set up. Here's the address again. Any questions I can answer? And if at any point they stopped responding to you, they were not coming. And people canceled. They just did. But I found that the more on purpose I was with these messages of like, I dangled a carrot. I didn't say, dude, are you going to cancel on me? But and again, you're going to have cancellations. It's just part of it. But I tried to prevent cancellations by dangling a carrot with these awesome reminders. And that's how I did it. So I hope that helps, Vanessa. But it's extra work. It's extra work. You have turned us into Alyssa's favorite Princess Elsa. Alyssa loved Elsa when she was little. Oh my gosh, so cute. Where'd you find your nanny? Care.com. Whoa, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. Here, go to care.com. careful, these little snipers, they're gonna monthly fee you if you don't cancel. So sign up and then cancel the monthly reoccurring fee because they will snipe you. Maybe that's not the right word to use right now, but but anyway, just cancel so it doesn't keep reoccurring. So I do 1 month, find a nanny. I searched like 1,000 profiles. I'm pretty strict on there to find the perfect person. And then new people pop in. So you got to be paying attention. That's great. I'm so glad you like my USB, my friend. Okay. Oh, good. I love that. I love the USB when I'm on the road. Thanks, Anita. You ordered my book. My gosh. When I wrote that book, like I had this like fear that no one would like it. And now it has 5 stars on Amazon. I'm like, you better stop it. So I'm going to say that to you too. Like one day you could write a book and then you can get it on there. My goal was I was going to write the book. Everyone was going to hate it and I was going to remove it from Amazon. That was my game plan. But now people like it. So then I'm like, shoot, I might be an author now. I should probably write another book. So that's what's happened. Again, a little step in the confidence. All right, I created a landing page, but I don't know where or how to use it. Okay, so Rita, one of my favorite simple ones to use is Flowdesk. So if you are new, write this down. To get it for only $19 a month, use the code only19 in the billing section. And so this is super simple. I'm not real techie, and I have tons of landing pages. What the heck? I'm in the wrong account. Sorry, I set this up for one of my clients. Whoop, please hold. Okay, logging. All right, so this form, these are simple landing pages that you can make in just like a second. So let me just show you what they look like. You make an image right in Canva. You change your words over here. So when I want to get something out to the world, and I don't want to just give it, I want to give it in exchange for an email address, which is a very smart marketing strategy that I teach, and I'll be teaching in the 21-day branding challenge that'll be launching next week. Stay tuned for it. I make sure that I'm capturing their email. It's one of the most important things you can be doing. So this is super simple. You type that. These boxes are already here, and then you put a picture. I mean, so easy. And then when I'm done, so this little form, if someone wanted this is the link for it. Copy. So I share this link with people. Oops, copy. Paste. And that's the link I share with people. So, and if anybody wants that, I'm trying to think how I have that. I'll share the link. It's not going to share everywhere. It'll only show on my business pages and maybe on YouTube, but that's the link for it. So Flowdesk is pretty simple. I don't know where your landing page is, but that's one I recommend. The website for the USB is this one right here. go.doitanywaygirl.com/USB. I just ordered, actually, yeah, usually I have my team ships them out, but I shipped some to me because I needed them for another project. So I have a ton here that I could ship out, but I think it'll ship for my team though. But we have them in stock. And I love those USBs because I'm just so big on supporting small business owners. And so I created that USB in order to give out really valuable information, but to also be able to pay a company and pay all their employees and like help them. And so just remember, when you think bigger and you do things bigger that might be out of your comfort zone, think about the lives that it impact. Like when I message the owner of the company, his name is Mark, he's always so thankful for my order. And he's thankful when he gets these orders. And so while some people might say CDs are dead, I'm like, we sell CDs like they're going out of style, right? And so all of these things you can create in your business and in your brand. And I'll teach this in the 21-day branding challenge, how these things, these assets that you create increase your credibility in the eyes of your viewers, bring in more reps to your team, bring in more clients. Like so many things happen from these silly little things that are not silly. They're awesome. Okay. Advice, please. I watch your trainings on how to do curiosity marketing, TikTok. I sell skincare and makeup. Okay, what should I make sure not to do? Yeah, the one secret with curiosity marketing, the one thing you should not do is reveal what company you work for and the product name. So good curiosity marketing, they would never know. And let me get a bottle and show you it. Okay, I got all different products. So this is how I would hold it, right? I'll spray it in my hand in my video, go like this. Be like, I was getting so many split ends and my hair was always looking really bad on camera, which today it kind of is. I didn't have time to do it all the way. And so it was looking really bad on camera, but I started using this. And literally, I think what I love the most about it is it's got jojoba oil. I got to make something. I don't even know what's in this. I can't even read it. It's got vitamin E, it's got vitamin C, and it literally gets rid of the split ends. So, and then what I do right after is I just like iron this. So I take my straight iron and I straighten it out, and like then it just looks like, I don't know, like have you ever seen like really shiny healthy hair? Just like does that somehow. I don't know. Stuff's magic. That right there. People are like, what is that? Okay. The other way to do it. Here's okay, my favorite eye cream of all time. So, okay, dude, this literally, let me tell you a story about this. This eye cream right here. Like, okay, I started using this. Oh my gosh, I've been using this for 20 years now. Seriously. Okay. I'm now in my 40s. All right. But I tap it around my eyes every single day, morning and night, morning and night. And I literally was at Thanksgiving 3 years ago. And I never forget my brother in a corner was like, dude, you got Botox. I know you got Botox. There's no way you look at, I got lines everywhere. You don't have any and I'm younger than you. I'm like, dude, I did not get Botox. Like, can you even get Botox around your eyes? I feel like that would be like bad. He's like, you don't have any wrinkles around your eyes. I'm like, it's because of the eye cream I use. He's like, no, there's no way it's possible. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, it's the eye cream. It's like that good. He's like, no, it's not possible. I'm like, no, it is. That would be my video. What would people, I even say that on lives like this and people are like, what can, I will get messages after this and people ask me for that eye cream. It's a true story. It's an actual true story. So that's curiosity marketing. You have no idea where the eye cream is from. You have no idea what that hair thing was that I used. And that is what you want. You want the last thought to be in their brain. What is that? And it bothers them so much that they have to message you. Then you become completely in control of the conversation now because they've reached out to you. You know they're interested. Now you can follow up. Versus if you were like, hey, this eye cream from blah, blah, blah is the best ever. I sell it. No, why? That's not going to work. You know why? Because now they're like, oh, cool. That's a good eye cream you said. Okay, let me go to their company website and buy it. Oh, shoot. Look at this. eBay sells it. On discount on eBay. I'm going to grab it from eBay. See, you shoot yourself in the foot. They go and they run away from you. So, all right. Let's see. Financial services. Okay. Sorry. I knew that, Christina. I just forgot. Do you have experience with clients who offer a service where the client would need to pay a monthly contribution for a few years? Okay. Christina, that's 90-day difference, I think is what you're saying. If you want to sell, I don't know how to track that. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like an auto ship. I think that's what you're saying is you just want to have clients. Um, yeah, I think Christina, to attract that crowd, like when you show up as an authority online and you serve up value and you give helpful tips and they watch you and they start to know you and like you and trust you and find the information that you provide is helpful, then they're going to be interested in giving you a monthly contribution for a few years. I mean, I have a lot of people that pay me monthly for my different courses, for my this, for my that, but it wouldn't have started without me first offering some really valuable free information out there. Like this training, for example, some people might be like, this is really good. And some people might watch and be like, you're not my person, and they're not watching anymore. And so you want to attract your audience by offering some really valuable, helpful tips out there. So, but 90-day difference teaches you how to turn it into a profit, which I feel like you were part of 90-day difference. But 90-day difference is my like creme de la creme for someone that's like, I want to build a brand. I want to create an online course. I want to make a lot of money. And I want to do like what you've done, Michelle. But in my own version, 90-day difference is the thing. And feel free to message me if you want details about 90-day difference. Unicorn mug. Write another book. Yes. How did you publish? I self-published it, Kat, because I didn't know what to do. So I self-published it. I can connect you with anybody. I ended up, I wrote the book. Then I found a editor. I hired Dan Henry's editor because she was like really awesome. And she's super awesome. She's like my friend now. And so she edited my book. And then she's got a girl that actually helps get books published for really inexpensive and knows how to put them on Amazon and get them out there. So mine's just on Amazon. It probably could have gone other places, but it was my first book. I'm like, I don't know. And it hit bestseller list. So I can say I'm an international best-selling author, which kind of sounds cool, but I feel like anybody can do it if you know the whole strategy. So yeah, but if you need some more, actually, I feel like I have a thing on that. Let me see. Book. Oh, no. I think I have a landing page about it. I like had a thing. I had a thing that taught people how to create a book. Just can't remember where that is. Let me look really quickly. Hold on. Write a book in a weekend. Yeah, here it is. I got a whole guide. Better watch out. All right, how to write a book in a weekend. This is my whole guide. Um, let me get you this link. I'm trying to find it. I feel like it's probably already in my short.io. Hold on a second. Short.io. Doop. Okay, open dashboard. I think the ending is just book. Super Bowl, big win, founders, tools, reels. Geez, really? Okay. Do not notify me. Continue. I'm going to get it for you. Then I got to bounce. I'm going to do a giveaway in 1 second here. Copy. Okay. Here. Paste it up here. Do that. Make this say book. Book. Enter. Save. Copy. Come here. Post. That's the link for the book, and I'm going to put it in a banner too really quick. All right, create banner. Oh, I wasn't even like showing you my screen. Sorry, that was probably really weird. Okay, there you go. Go there. I have a whole guide that teaches you how to write a book. It's pretty too. I made it. It has QR code and all the stuff in it. So, and it's free. So, yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. Well, this is really fun. If you've enjoyed this, let me know in the comments because I could do like a Friday. I moved a conference call I'm supposed to have on Friday, so now I'm like, we get extra time on Friday, so I could do like Friday Fun Day. We should call it that, Friday Fun Day. So say yes to Friday Fun Day if you like the idea of that, and then I can just hop on every Friday at the same time and just answer questions. I think that's really fun. Oh, hi Tina. Okay, good. That was a really good question about curiosity marketing. Okay, somebody said I never got the mug. If I never got the mug, if you won a mug and didn't get it, please send me a message. That would be a automation like problem. Or if you're saying no, I want to win a mug because I've never won one, then let me know. Okay, so yay, Friday Fun Day. Okay, yay, I love it. Yeah, we need more fun, right? Fun. That's what I'm all about. I'm like all about like, let's just like have a ton of fun. Let's build successful businesses. Let's be ourselves. Let's have a great time. And I will tell you one really fun thing. It's insider secret. Let me see if I can show it to you. Oh, do I even have it open? I do. This is exciting. I'll just show you sneak peek. So for my 90-day difference students, we are having our first ever, they already know about it, first ever elite beach retreat. So the first ever exclusive in-person event for students in the 90-day difference called Elite Beach Retreat. So stay tuned. I'm leveling up. I got some really fun stuff planned. But that beach retreat is going to be pretty off the hook. We're staying in a mansion on the beach, and if it goes like it's really awesome and amazing, then I'll open it up. Like it's our first one, and if it's amazing, then we're gonna have more. We're gonna have retreats throughout the year. We might have like beach retreat, we might have like camping, rustic retreat, just different ones where you can like connect and like have super fun together. Because like that sounds really fun. But that beach retreat is gonna be pretty crazy. We're gonna have branding, photographer, all this crazy stuff. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, okay, everyone say, I would like to win a prize if you would like to win a prize. And I'm gonna pick out a winner and I'll answer a question while I'm waiting. Okay, I switched companies. Can I use my old Facebook site and just change the header? Yeah, well, if it's a Facebook business page, good luck changing the name. It's really hard. It's very difficult. I finally got mine changed, but it's just like impossible for some reason. If it's a group, yes, you can change group names every 30 days. So depends on what that might be. So great question. Okay. I would like to win a prize. I'd like to win a prize. You actually could say what prize you would like. That's actually good. I have unicorn coasters. I have unicorn mugs. I have unicorn journals. I have unicorn brownies. I have a signed book copy. Those are your 5 options. So you can say what you would like. And if I pick you and you didn't say that when you send me a message, then you can say, for my prize, I would like this. You can just tell me what you would like. Oh, here's the unicorn mug. My microphone is on it. It's like, that's how I kept my microphone closer. I put it on top of the mug because the audio is potentially better. All right. Really hope my microphone was on this whole time. Oh, I would have died if it wasn't. I did that once. I did the best live of my life with the microphone, just terrible audio. Like, oh man. All right, here we go. Big and a winner. What time is it? I gotta get the kids to school. What time? If I'm ever talking and it's 3:10, you say, you gotta go. You gotta go get the kids. It's good. It's 3:01. All right. And the winner is, oh, the ice machine just dropped ice. I was like, someone's in the house. Save me. Nobody's in the house. I'm just fine. All right. And the winner is me, 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 me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and click, click. Whoa, Jennifer Bracalo. Did I say it right? Congratulations. You know, it's fantastic. You just wrote 2 little short words. Some other people, this is a strategy right here. More real estate. Okay, congratulations. You just won, my friend. Just send me a message. You're our winning unicorn of the day for Friday Fun Day. So redeem your prize, text your full name and what you win to that number. All right. Anyway, stay tuned. 21 Day Branding Challenge 2.0 should be out next week. If you're on my email list, I will email out all the details about that. And in the meantime, I'll just be going live with some helpful tips and strategies and whatever. So I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope this brought you joy. And just do like that song. You know the song, I got that joy down in my heart. Like that. You just need to do that all day long. Just walk around and spread joy. Tip people better, just be kind to others, love on them, give them unsuspecting gifts. And the more you do that, you will just feel so much happier. I do that all the time. I sent unsuspecting flowers to someone today. I'm waiting for the message. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm the flower bomber. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I hope you have a great night, day, and night, both, and weekend, all the whole thing. Okay. Bye for now. Bye, friends.